Rounding off until file review. Jazzit recommends to leave the rounding off in the financial statements until the engagement is completed. Enabling the rounding and then making further changes puts the rounding into recalc mode. For example, here's an income statement of a holding company that only has dividend income. The dividend income comes in under the expenses. We would like to put it above the expenses. So let's see what happens if we do this while rounding is enabled. Take the dividend income out of the other income area by putting in 999. The file is in rounding recalc mode. If I go to print right now, a warning comes up that rounding should be recalculated before printing. I click OK, and I cancel out of printing. If I then open up the rounding area on the income statement, click on Show Rounding, I'm going to disable rounding by clicking on Recalculate Rounding, and now it is set to Rounding is disabled. We can now see we are out by the amount of the dividends. I'm now going to add a line and choose Dividend Income. Now when I go to the rounding area, there are no rounding differences, and I can enable rounding by clicking on the Rounding is Disabled button. I choose to print. There are no rounding messages, and it moves directly to the printing windows. I can now change trade sales to revenue, do a print preview, and now the revenue is above the expenses.